Welcome back! Today we are tackling one of the most essential skills in Unity development, third-person locomotion. I'm going to walk you through the entire pipeline of setting up a playable character, specifically our AI-generated Panda model. We're going to master the holy trinity of character movement: the Animator controller for logic, the character controller for physics-free movement, and Cinemachine for that professional AAA camera feel. Let's dive in. I rigged an animated panda bear using the Animate Anything app. The 3D model was created from an image using Tripo 3D AI, using a Nano Banana Gemini Pro image prompt for creating the 3D model on Tripo 3D. Links to prompt and panda bear in the video description. This tutorial is about adding the logic for the third-person player and connecting the animation logic and controllers in Unity. For doing the automatic retopology required for the animation prototype, I recommend watching my previous tutorial.
Okay, so in a Unity project, I have my animals under Panda, and then I click to create a new folder, name it male. Then I will import my animations, my rig, my idle, my run animation, I will drag and drop, and my walk. Okay, so I can collapse all the animations, and if I import you will see that it's giant, so we're going to modify the scale factor. So we go to model and we are 0.03 as the size, and if we click, we save, and you see the model is now in. We can add, for example, a 3D object, a cube. This cube is 1 cubic meter, so you can see the size to the panda. Then we select the animation. We scale all the rigs of all the linked to all the animations. Now they are all scaled. Now we open the animation and we select a loop time for all the animations. So the animation repeats when finished. Then we expand all these skin with texture with the animation imported from Animate Anything. We select with Control on Windows, Command on Mac, all the animations, and we click Control D to duplicate. We create a new folder named Animations to have everything in order. Then we copy all the animations. Then we select all the animations and we drag and drop to this folder. Then we open the folder and we create a new Animator controller. Let's call it Panda. Let's call it Panda Animation Controller AC. Then we drag and drop all the animations. We select all the animations and we drag it. So we have the entry animation that will be the idle state. Then we order here the walk state and the run animation for the run state. Important, we're going to create here a transition to walk, then a transition back to walk from idle, then a transition from walk to run, and a transition back from run to idle. We're going to create a parameter with float type and name it the speed. This is the basic Hello World animation that it requires an idle, walk, and run, but you of course can create an animation controller that can jump, climb, etc. Okay, this is the basic animation, the Hello World animation. So we remove has exit time, and it will change a transition from idle to walk when this parameter speed is greater than 0.01, and it will go back from walk to the idle state when speed is less than 0.01. Okay, so it will change state from walk to and play the run animation when speed is greater than 0.5, and it will go from run to walk when speed is less than 0.5. So this is the animation controller. We go back to the scene view. Important to remove all the has exit time, so the animation doesn't have exit time. So it will instantly create the blend between the transition for taking the animation information from run and blending into walk instantly with no exit time. If it has exit time, it will continue with the run animation, and when it finishes, it will create a transition to walk. But here is the blend. Here you can see the spline, and it will blend. The transition will start immediately. The speed is updated. Then we can move the panda bear. Okay, so I'm going to add a character controller. So we need to adjust the collider. So for example, the radius is bigger, maybe 1. Then the height, maybe 1. Okay, so now we're going to add a component, the animator controller, and we're going to, for the controller, we're going to drag and drop this controller, and also we're going to create a Cinemachine camera. You need to go to Window, Package Manager, and go to Unity Registry, search for Cinemachine, and you will need to install and import the package. Then you can right click on the mouse and click on Cinemachine, targeted cameras, free look camera, and we're going to target. The tracking target will be the panda retopo. So now it's tracking the panda. The next step is to add a script. This script will be on the description of the video. So, okay, so important, the script needs to connect the controller with the panda, the camera with main camera, and the animator with panda retopo, and then we play. And now the bear is in idle. The bear is on idle, and I can walk, and then I can run. Okay, so thanks for seeing this video. We are working on more complex animator controllers with jump, climb, swim, etc. So stay tuned, and please like and subscribe, and subscribe to push notifications.